Good morning, Kazan-san.
How are you, Tesshu? Hello.
Good. From Argentina? Chile.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Chile.
Chile.
You are in Chile. That's right.
Yes. Is it winter there? I see that you are wearing too much clothes.
Too much
It's
clothes,
cold?
yes. We are freezing, but today is sunny day, not bad.
All day sun, sunshine. It's your very good to see. Tom-san, how are you? How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Gary-san. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Gary-san, where are you? Somewhere in Vancouver. Somewhere in Vancouver.
Yes.
Kazan-san.
Vancouver.
Kazan-san. So you look like very nice. You look so very
Hello,
nice.
Master.
Yes, just like a human being.
Oh, Gary-san in Vancouver. Gary-san. Shukyo-san in
宗教さん、そう、yes.
Canadians.
Canadian. Thomas. Hi. So, Gary さん、from Vancouver. Right.
How do you do?
Hello.
How's the weather there?
The weather?
Yes.
I'm in Chile, not Vancouver. So here it's
Chile?
hot. Yes, it's very
So,
hot.
¿Cómo andas? Bien,
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
bien.
Qué bueno.
I used to live down there in just outside of Montevideo, in Solís.
En Uruguay.
Yeah. Sí.
And are you a resident monk or are you visiting Mr. or Master Jinen?
I'm visiting, passing through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't know much.
No,
You don't know much. How long it's gonna be.
we don't know how long. Yeah. When you come here, you start to lose track of time.
And which city in Canada do you live?
I live in Vancouver right now.
Oh, same
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
It's Gary-san.
As Gary Hayes.
Okay. Wow. Same city. Same.
Yes. I live in South Vancouver.
Oh, I live in
North Vancouver.
Yeah, North Vancouver.
So you're keeping an eye on us.
Yeah, we should get together when you're in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yes. If I come back. They want they want to keep me here as long as they want to keep me here. So I don't know. We will see.
But maybe someday.
Maybe someday I will visit Vancouver again.
You're gonna have the Zen center over
Ah, maybe.
You teach.
Maybe.
And Tom-san is in Toronto.
Toronto. Oh wow. Nice.
That's right. Yep. Other side of Canada.
Yes. Are they talking about elections coming soon?
I'm not sure actually. I'm not. I don't know enough about what's happening in the next little while.
Well, that's honest. Okay. Well, very nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
There is maybe Tesshu-san, have you ever met Gary?
I've met Gary online and we're Facebook buddies.
Oh, already.
Where are you, Gary? I can't. I'm a resident here, but not a monk. Not a monk. Let's make that very clear.
Don't emphasize.
Beautiful blue sky and
Very nice.
little last. Thanks for coming.
Very nice. Oh, one more message.
It is alive.
So, very nice, very great. So, you don't know much about, I don't know much about whether you know much about this famous Zen master named Sekto in China. He is a successor of the Bodhidharma in China. He's an ace patriarch from the Bodhidharma. He is very famous among Japanese monks because he just described Sandoka. This just mentioned about how we'll be able to just realize who we are. Sandoka is a very famous teaching among Japanese monks. He just described that. Then one day some monk asked him, what is Buddha? What is Buddha? Then he said, he just teach him. See, the sky never intervene, floating cloud. See, whatever just a cloud come up in the sky never care much about what kind of the cloud just floating. See? In another word, this is a Buddha. This is our true self. Whatever thinking or thought come up in our mind. See? Never care much of it. Yeah, never intervene. What kind of thinking or thoughts coming up in your mind? This is our true self. This is Buddha. See, this is our practice. You see, whatever thinking or thought come up in our mind. See, thinking or thought just come up in our mind without any reason. So we don't need to care much about what it is, what's there. This is what the Buddha is. So we have to just we have to do until we become what the Sexto, Zen Master Sexto just mentioned about or teach us. This is our practice. See, whatever thinking or thought just come up in our mind. See, as I just mentioned, see, thinking or thought just simply just come up in our mind. Just like a bubble in the river, come up, see, without any reason in the river. It just simply just come up. We don't need to take care of it. We don't need to care much about it. We don't need to deal with it. Then this is the Zazen practice. This is Zazen practice. Although it's very easy to say, it's very easy to say, but very hard time to do so. So, but if you just realize who you are, if you realize who you are, you have to do it. See, simply just do that. See, until you encounter to yourself. definitely you can do it now. So simply constantly or continually you do that. So eventually you'll be able to encounter to yourself. That's the way Shakyamuni Buddha realized the true self, through himself. So we can do it. So although it's very hard, especially Western, you see, the Western don't care much about thinking or thought. More like Japanese people just become more like a Westerner. Right now, too much thinking. So although too much thinking, you simply too much thinking come up in your mind, but simply just release. Then then gradually, in a sense, gradually, you know much about what thinking about thought is. See? Thinking and thought is, as I just mentioned before, just simply just come out in your mind without any reason. It just come out, just coming out. So you don't need to care much about it. Simply just release them. This is totally enough. So today's the Jinen Roshi teaching is the 89 Jikige Jhoto. This is very famous the teaching Jikige Jhoto. You see, what's the Jikige Jhoto is? It's the English translation says, receive it directly in the present moment. Yes, as it is. See, when I face this, I directly become as it is. This is Jikige Jhoto. So this activity, this function, only this activity or function exists. What you thinking about the kind of activity in your, happening in your mind is never exists. Never exists. That's the kind of activity or the activity or function that's coming happening only in your mind. See, reality is what it as it says, receive it directly in the present moment. See, when I feel this, I just become as it is. See, this activity, what is function? Only this function exists, no others. See, when I clap my hand, you simply just become as it is. See, sound it as sound it. Why do we have to be? See, without doing, we simply just become. See, when I see this, I simply become as it is, without doing anything, without doing. This is a tremendous, wondrous function, activity. But people never care much about it. People never care much about it. Because this is the most important aspect we have to care much about. We have to think of it. Why do we have to be? See, something like it. When I clap my hand, I simply just become as it is. This way, these things just can prove you who you are. You you simply become as it is. This sound, see, become this sound. Why do you have to be? See, this is the most important. You just realize what are people thinking about is people just thinking about this is true of ourselves. This one is ourselves. This is entirely misunderstood. This is an emptiness. This is a kind of emptiness. What to think about what to think about self or ego never exists. And this, this is a totally emptiness. What's the patriarchs just mentioned teachers. This is empty. So because this one is empty, everything just come out. See, because this one is empty, so everything is just come out. If this one is a kind of solid things, none of the things come out. But empty. Because empty, everything just come out. Okay. So what again was just to teach us for this Jikige Jhoto, receive it directly in the present moment. You see? To practice doesn't mean to directly engage the present moment. See, as I just mentioned, when I face this, I simply become as it is. This is the without thinking, without doing anything, we directly become as it is. Why? So very wonderful things, but most important to realize who we are. It's very simple. Always this are the activity. Only this activity just happening right now and right here. Only this activity. Same thing. When I clap my hand, it just simply become sound itself. When I just see this, I just become as it is. See, when I taste something, when I taste kind of the amazake here, when I taste amazake, I see we just simply become the amazake, taste of amazake. Always directly as it is. See? So this activity, with this activity, what you think about the self or ego never enter, never exist. See, this is the most important thing for us to realize what it is. See, without this activity, none of us. What do you think about the activity in your mind? It never exists, never exists. Very simple direction, very simple. Only this activity. See, no what. That's the reason we never be confused with everything. We never have any trouble. We never have any question. We go so direct as it is without what you think about the self or ego. And enter or intervene. Very, very good. Okay, but although you just understand this reality in concept, it's totally in vain. So that's the reason we have to what does that mean? What does that mean? See, whatever thinking or thought is coming in your mind, as I just mentioned, that's released. That's released. Then as this is totally enough. Totally enough. Very simple. The people never just understand. Oh, that's the way we'll be able to just encounter truth. People have a kind of doubt, but no doubt. So simply, please simply do it. So you'll be able to encounter through yourself. Although you always encounter through yourself, when you face this, see, you just become as it is. This is your true self, not this one. this kind of what do you call the reality? This kind of reality is a true yourself. See, when I first simply just become as it is. See, this reality is true ourselves, not this one, not this. So never be deceived by thinking or thoughts. That's much true ourselves, entirely different from what you think about yourself. That's the reason we have to do it. Okay. Engage the present moment. Directly encounter its purely in itself. Encounter pure. The purely in itself is directly encounter through ourselves. So always, not this one, not one. But people just once people just recognize this one as self, as ourself. This misunderstanding causes us trouble or question or problem. See? Entirely different. Entirely different. This one is so-called Dharma body, not what we think about the self or ego. Entirely different. This is totally empty. This is totally empty. What people think about this one, this is the self or ourself. This misunderstanding, as I just mentioned, causes us trouble, question, suffering, whatever. Once you realize true self, you never have any trouble, any question, any problem at all, no suffering at all. Okay, that's reason the Shakyamuni Buddha or patriarchs just recommended us to do something. That is the most important thing, most valuable things for us to do. See? Only one chance, only one occasion. You just miss this occasion. You never just be able to encounter through yourself. See? Only one occasion within your life. Within your life, we have to just encounter through ourselves. Through ourselves is so huge, far beyond what you think about the self or ego. So Zazen does not use any kind of special wanna do through Zazen is people want to just change what you think about it, the self or ego. You wanna change it. See, that kind of unnecessary. as Zen Master Dogen just preach and the universe, complete and the universe. So why we have to just to train anything? See, because complete, always complete, then the universe. This kind of truth, why we have to just train anything? Just realize. Only although this thing is, you just they understand what the true self is in concept. That's totally useless, in vain. So that's the reason simply you do nothing. So you'll be able to just realize who you are as the Zen Master Dogen made the teaching. You see, we are complete and universal. That's what's a huge existence. Right. So we don't need to do any training. That is not a training. See, that is the only way to realize who you are. So that if you just realize that things, we don't need any training. We don't need any training. So simply do that. That is another training. See, just forget about what you think about the self or ego. How you can just forget about the self or ego is. Whatever thinking just come out in your mind, simply release the other. This is totally enough. Okay, all you have to do is casting off of all your attachment. This is the things what I just mentioned. What the Zen Master they don't just teach us. Whatever thinking, so come on. See, if you just care much, if you are attached to the thinking of, you cannot release so that's the reason. If you can just release the thinking of other, see, you never attach the thinking of self. See, this doesn't we have to do. Otherwise, you never just realize who you are. Or because our body and mind are already cast off. You don't need to worry about it. See? Only what you think about the self or the ego, or another what you think about the body and the mind exists in your mind, only in your mind. See, that's the reason. You don't need to care much about the thinking also. Only thinking also create, or what you think about the body and mind is created by thinking and soul. That is not true. That is not the reality. That is not true. See, without what we are thinking of self or ego, we can just simply act. See, without self, we can just simply act right now. See, without self, so you don't need to care much about. See, but although you just understand this reality in concept, as I just mentioned, no use at all. So then that's the reason you have to do that until you forget about everything, especially what you think about yourself. See, you can do it. Simply constantly continue to do that. See, the more you do that, the more you do that, as Zen Master Dogen, as the teacher, the more you just become as it is. See, the more you just become as it is. What you are facing. then eventually there is no separation. There is no separation between this and this. See? So you never be aware of what's going on. You never be able to be aware of what's going on here. This is a present the reality right now and right now and right here. We don't know much about. Then you just realize. Then you be able to and then kind of separation just happen between the things you face and what you think about the self or he. See, this is another true. See, before recognition is the true ourselves. You see, we don't know much about what's going on right now. See, this is a true reality. Right. So that we have to just realize this reality. Otherwise, we are completely deceived by thinking ourselves. See? So that's the reason that is the most important things for us to do. Okay. What I mean by casting off all attachment is that whatever circumstance or struggle you are facing, no matter how it's come to pass, and no matter whether it's originated from within yourselves as a thought or feeling, or outside of yourselves as an event or sensation. Make no attempt to do anything about it, regardless of whether you perceive it as a positive or negative occurrence. Simply just see within whatever just happened, with so-called six senses. See, just happening. See, with six senses, without what you're thinking about. You see, as I just mentioned about the response, when I say face this, in case of eyes, when I face this, I simply become directly, I just simply just become as it is, without self, without doing it, without self. See, simply just become as it is. Right. These things is only this activity just happening. See, like now, like here. Other people just think about that is a window, but that is not the truth. That is yourself. This is yourself. Oh. See, that's much misunderstanding just happen. See, people think about that is a tree, that is a window, that is the chair, that is yourself. That's your, understandable. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's why we have to do it. See, this misunderstanding, or this separation that's caused us trouble or question, the problem. All those things, all the things is always one. See? This is a very famous thing. Everything is one. One is everything. This is the reality of the universe. See? Everything is one. One is everything. See? So that myself, myself. Everything is one. As far as the people care much about thinking also, never be accept. One is everything impossible to accept. But the things is what's going on is that everything is one. One is everything. This is the true reality of the universe. Okay. So yes, this much. If you let everything be, if you let everything be untouched and influenced to clear that the true nature of the movement are and the actions of the body are universal and not based on the possession of the ego self. So that's the reason we have to do that. That's the reason. See, we have to do that. Then, as I just mentioned, the more you do that, as the patriarchs just teach us, the more you just directly become agitated, without self, without self. So that's the reason why that is the most important aspect, most important things for us to realize. See? Only then you'll be able to encounter to yourself. To ourselves is entirely different from what you're thinking about the self. What you're thinking about the self is so tiny, so tiny, so tiny. But the people care much about such a tiny things, but attached to people are attached. That's a tiny thing. So always suffering or always fighting just happen because people just attached to such a tiny self. Our true self is so huge. As it says, see, universal. See, there is no competition. Competition. No competition. No.
Yes, yes.
But no matter how much I express this, what the true self is. If I just express what the true ourselves, it's a kind of a tiny thing. See, unknown ourselves is huge, so huge. See, but as far as patriarchs are concerned, they have a kind of the desire to expand the Dhamma, to expand the Dhamma, to know, to let us know what's true ourselves. So that they just, although they don't need to express anything, they simply just totally not. But even just people are just taught by this, and people never just understand. So the patriots just express what the truth is in by using the word or letters. But when I express, or when we just express the word or letters, what we express, the people just misunderstand what it is. So this is the best way to teach what the who we are. See, the people never understand, unfortunately. So we have to just teach or using a word or letters to just teach what the truth is. In a way, it's a kind of the kind of okay. So there is so there is no end to the number of ways to think about this or that. See, the reason for thinking is come out, you see, endlessly, endless come out. So if you care much about that, we never will be able to just figure out who we are. So just simply release them, because the thinking also just come out without any reason. We don't need to deal with them. So simply just the release or release this is totally enough. There is no end to the number way to think about this or that. We will just think about if we just deal with the thinking of, see, it's totally in vain, because it's just come out in your mind without any reason. Just simply come out, just like a bubble in the river. So you don't need to care much about it. So don't try. Never care much about the thinking. Or simply release it. It will create another issue for you to deal with. So if you care much about the thinking, so you will not just care much. The thinking also come out in so more and more. See, endlessly, you just want to care much about that. So it's useful, totally in vain. So simply release this is enough. This is Zazen. In Zazen, we let go of the selves, and thus create issue out of such a thought and happiness. See what it says is, see what we thinking about, what we thinking of the self or is well, that's the creation of thinking of. So see, after you're born, and you just start living in earth, on earth, so you never care much about the thinking of. So see, the kind of a function of recognition are already provided, but it doesn't work. So you never just record anything, just like an animal, just like animals. See what's happened. So just as it is. See, we just record. But this all with this activity, everything will be done. Will be able to be done without thinking, without doing anything. This activity. See, when I face this, I simply become as it is. this activity, I may say this activity, this the reality, this reality, everything will be done. See, without thinking. But what people thinking about, because we think about or thinking of what we have to do, what we're gonna do, then we can act. This is totally misunderstanding. See? That's the reason we have to do that. Okay, we let go of the self that creates an issue out of such thoughts and happiness. Without thinking or thought, we can just simply act. See, this is a tremendous, marvelous thing. See? But thinking about the self or ego never exists. See, without self, we can just simply act. We can just simply who is acting? Who is acting? See? Universal activity. Universal activities, not human activity. So that's the reason. Shakyamuni Buddha or Patriarchs just to recommend us to the Zazen in order to realize this reality is completely different. Without self, people just people can just see without self. That's why we don't have any trouble question or the problem suffering. Because you just recognize, because we just realize the self, we have a lot of trouble question. That's the whole reason. Okay. I will in the already. You are you what is it? You are your life. In another word, we are main character in universe. very. What's the true self? What's in universe? You have congratulations. The source that are problematic. This is how to just let this type of thinking go. So simply. Just thinking the thoughts come out in mind. That's come out. Those things come out in your mind as there. This is totally true yourself. Then you will be able to accept everything unconditionally as it is. always we are doing. We have been doing. When I face this, I simply become as it is, simply as it is, like what it holds. This is the sense that come out first. Then you just recognize the things happening before, because then there's some kind of secure the thoughts come out in your mind, and then that is good, that is bad, that is like this happen. That's a later. That's a later. See, but before recognition, we simply accept all things without any concept, without any. Simply just become as it. See, nothing happens. Dislike and like what dislike, good or bad. Nothing happens. As it is. This is true of ourselves. Then you will be able to accept everything unconditional as it is. This is the true ourselves. Then you recognize what's happened before recognition. And you just try to think like, oh, that's a late. That is not true. This is the essence of Zazen. That's the reason. That's the reason we have to do Zazen. To recognize who we are. To ourselves is so huge. There's not, because nothing concerns what people think about the like or the dislike, good or bad or whatever. Nothing happens as it is. So nothing what you think about of fighting or the discrimination never happened. That's much. Our true self is so huge, so universal. Congratulations. So, as I just always mention about, even you just understand what I about the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization is. That is totally useless. You do that, then you have to just prove. You have to prove what the Shakyamuni Buddha is, the realization is. This is the most important thing. Only that thing you can do it. So, Yari-san, how are you? Are you still in Vancouver? So,
Yes,
some days, where are you just living? We are just living the space, become whole universe. See, whole universe. Not only Vancouver, but the whole universe. See, so that's why that's it. You have to please do that. And only 1 square meter space become whole universe. Only 1 square meter universe become whole universe. So why don't you try it? This is the most valuable things to try to okay. So thank you so much. So if you have any question, please send. Please send me. See, this is the most. This is a very sensible of the matter, so that you have to check it. Otherwise, you may be just deceived by your thinking also. So please send any other question or question or doubt, anything. Everything will be acceptable. はい。Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。
Arigato.
はい。
You.
はい。See you. では